You have such an interesting background. You're Ethiopian by ethnicity. You were raised in Ireland. You live now in England. This is such a fascinating American story. Do you think about, or have you heard word of how this film has been received in all of the different countries, at least the ones that it's played in, where you come from?
Well, never read your reviews. That's the best advice I've ever been given.
Why?
Because if they're bad, your life will be bleak for weeks, and you won't be able to get out of bed, and you'll believe them. And if they're good, you'll think, I'll never do it again. I might as well give up.
Right.
Here and now. So, like, you know,
That's a very pessimistic
stuck.
way of looking at things.
I don't
Ruth.
know. Is it?
Yes.
Gosh.
If they're bad, you can say, I'm going to do better next time. And if they're good, you say, I'm going to be just as good the next time.
See, this is the dichotomy, isn't it? This is the difference. American, European. This is it. This is why I love the New World. The positivity.
Yeah, well, it's not that easy all the time right now.
I come from this... Well, you know, Samuel Beckett said, fail, fail better, fail again. So maybe that's what we're doing. Who knows?
Yeah. On that note, I do find, and you and I have had so many chats about this movie, and every time we seem to meet each other, the Supreme Court is like a huge story in the news, right? So here we are, and the Supreme Court is a huge story in the news. What are you happy that this movie is saying about the power, importance, and influence of the Supreme Court right now?
Well, to be honest, I mean, I always thought I had an interest in politics and I knew about things. Until this film, I didn't even know about the Supreme Court. I didn't. I really didn't. And to know that there was a unanimous decision for this couple was extraordinary. And that's why this Supreme Court is super important. And you should be worried. We should be worried, as the world should be worried, as who sits on this court. What I love about our film is maybe people like me will be educated in the fact that this exists. This is a very important thing in our lives, not just for Americans. See, the thing is that this isn't just a black story. It's not just an American story. It's my story. It's the world's story. It's, you know, every time we do like screenings, we have people come up to us and they say, thank you for bearing witness. And these are people from all around the world. Thank you for bearing witness to our story. Thank you for telling it. And that's why I think that's what art does. I think it bears witness to stories that may have remained untold. I mean, maybe people wouldn't never have heard about Mildred and Richard until our film. You know, maybe they would have been, you know, a footnote in history. And I think we're part of, and it's really lovely to be part of these untold stories that now are being told. Just to know about our world, just to know, just to learn, just to know what's going on. I mean, I think that's super important. I think art does do that. And that's why I came to it. You know, I wanted to tell stories.
Well, you educated us and you entertained us, and I cannot congratulate you enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Negga. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.